Today I ran the Bradbury Bruiser, which is the third of 3 trail races at Bradbury Mountain State Park, and it was a lot of fun. It's a 12-mile, very twisty, very turny, mostly single track race. There was multiple switchbacks. You know, there's sections where you can get dizzy if you're going too quickly, and it takes a little bit of work to find the trail. It's very well marked, so it's easy enough to do, but you got to be very careful that you don't fall and hurt yourself. Very competitive. This year I managed to break the course record, but I was 7th overall. There were 6 people that ran faster than me. The winner was Kevin Tilton, who just had an amazing race. He ran it in something a little over 82 minutes and just kind of blew everybody away. The start of the race, you have a very wide section, but only for a few hundred yards before you take a hard left onto the narrow single track. And you follow that up and go around the outside of the park. Once you get back to the western side of the park, you start doing some of the trails that you might have done in the Bradbury Scuffle, which was the first of the 3 race series back in July. And you will come out of the Fox East Trail, head up the snowmobile trail to the Gin Trail, and you'll follow that down to Fox West. And the end of the race is on a section of trail called the O Trail, which is a very small area, but it's got over 2 miles of just really twisty-turny. I mean, you'll be running right next to somebody that's literally a mile or 2 behind you. And sadly, I was actually passed on the O Trail, which I didn't think was going to happen. I thought it was going to be one of my stronger parts of the race. But I managed to finish 7th overall. It was good enough to win the series. I haven't seen the final results yet, but it's probably, I think I won by about 5 minutes total. I had about a 3-minute lead going into the race over second place, Mike Dowing. I managed to come home with quite a bit of stuff. I've got this sweatshirt here for running all 3 races, the Bradbury Badass shirt, and I also got a really cool t-shirt just as a regular participant, and I got a plaque and an award certificate for the plaque for winning the series and the certificate for getting first in my age group today. And as prizes, I managed to get a Nathan waist belt water bottle holster, which is pretty cool. I've been wanting to try one of those out just to give it a good attempt. The only things I've ever used for that is a fuel belt up to this point, so hopefully this works a little bit better for me. And I also won for the series win. I got a case of beer. Smutty Nose is one of the race sponsors. I also got a season pass for all of the main state parks, which is really cool. Trail Monster Running, I'll manage to get first place in the race today, so we got a couple of cases of beer for that too. So of the 2 cases of beer that I wound up with at the end, I managed to come home with a little less than 3/4 of a case, since I shared out most of the beer with the other trail monsters, which is what you really should do in a team race. But it was a lot of fun. If you are going to be in Maine next summer, I highly recommend this series, especially the Bradbury Scuffle, which is a great introductory trail race that just about anybody should be able to do. If you can do a 10K on the roads, then you can definitely run the Scuffle. The other 2 races are a little bit more challenging and definitely a little more technical, but they're also a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I finally got to run more than just the Scuffle this year.